Walk with me down this street. Look at that fence. Do you see them? Dozens of small, gray lockboxes, clinging to the metal bars like barnacles on a sinking ship. 5 years ago, this wasn't a hotel lobby. This was a neighborhood. Families lived here. Children played on this sidewalk. The local baker knew everyone by name. But today, it is silent. Those lockboxes are the tombstones of a community. We were sold a dream, weren't we? The gurus on TikTok told you it was easy. Buy a property, put it on Airbnb, charge $200 a night, and retire in Bali. It was the ultimate passive income hack, the gold rush of the 20th century. It felt like free money. But here is the thing about gold rushes. Eventually, the gold runs out. And when the music stops, someone is left holding the bag. Today, we are not talking about how to get rich. We are talking about survival. Welcome to the Airbnb crisis. The party is officially over. Disclaimer: market analysis only, not financial advice. Quick note: this documentary analyzes current US market trends and economic data. Real estate is local and risks vary. This is not financial advice. To understand why this collapsed, we have to look at the lie at the center of it all. The lie was called rental arbitrage. The idea was seductive. You don't even need to own the home. You rent it from a landlord for $2,000, and you re-rent it to tourists for $4,000. You keep the difference. Pure profit, zero equity. It sounded like genius leverage. But in reality, it was leverage with a gun to your head. You see, when you own a long-term rental, your income is boring, but it is guaranteed. You have a lease, you have a tenant, you have stability. But when you run a short-term rental, you are in the hospitality business, and hospitality is volatile. You signed a fixed lease with your landlord, but your income is variable. The moment occupancy drops, the moment the algorithm buries your listing, or the moment a recession hits, your income goes to zero, but your rent is still due on the honest. I have seen people leverage themselves into 50 units. They thought they were CEOs of a hotel empire. Today, they are bankrupt because they built a castle on quicksand. So, what killed the golden goose? Was it the economy? Was it inflation? No. It was something much simpler. Basic economics, supply and demand. In 2020, during the post-pandemic travel boom, everyone wanted to travel, and there weren't enough places to stay. Prices skyrocketed. Greed kicked in. Everyone, and the first mean everyone, decided to become a host. Investors bought up starter homes. Families converted their garages. Wall Street bought entire apartment blocks. I have seen data from cities like Phoenix and Austin where the supply of Airbnbs increased by 60% in a single year. Imagine opening a lemonade stand, and the next day, 50 other people open lemonade stands on the exact same street. What happens? A race to the bottom. Hosts are now slashing prices just to cover the cleaning fee. They are fighting for scraps. The passive income dream has turned into an active nightmare of changing bed sheets, answering angry messages at 3 a.m., and praying for a booking. But numbers on a spreadsheet don't tell the whole story. There is a human cost to this greed, and this is why I say this crisis was inevitable. You cannot turn a residential neighborhood into a commercial hotel zone without consequences. Imagine living next door to a party houses. Every Thursday, a new group of strangers arrives. Bachelorette parties, loud music, trash in the hallway. They don't care about the neighborhood. They are just passing through. The local coffee shop closes because tourists don't buy groceries. They go to restaurants downtown. Schools lose students because families can't afford to live there anymore. The social fabric tears apart. I am a capitalist. I believe in profit, but profit at the expense of the community is not a business. It is a parasite. And now, the host is fighting back. This is the final nail in the coffin. The Airbnb bust isn't just about market forces. It is about the law. Cities around the world have had enough. New York City effectively banned short-term rentals with Local Law 18, San Francisco, Dallas, Atlanta, implementing strict caps. The NIMBYs, not in my backyard, have won, and frankly, they should. If your entire business model depends on a regulatory loophole that the government is trying to close, you don't have a business. You have a ticking time bomb. And for many hosts, that bomb just exploded. Listings are being delisted overnight. Income streams are vanishing instantly. The assets they bought at inflated prices specifically for Airbnb are now flooding the market for sale. But guess what? No one wants to buy them, because with interest rates at 7%, the numbers don't make sense as a regular rental. They are trapped. So, is real estate dead? Is video 08 wrong? No. Real estate is not dead. Speculation is dead. The get-rich-quick era of the 2020s is over. The get-rich-slow era is back. The strategist is pivoting. We are going back to basics. Long-term rentals. 12-month leases. Boring tenants who pay on time and treat the house like a home. It is not flashy. You won't make a viral TikTok about it. But it is stable. It survives recessions, and it builds communities instead of destroying them. In a world of chaos, boring is the new exciting. Don't try to be a hotelier, be a landlord. But even this is just a small part of a much bigger picture. The middle class is being squeezed not just by housing, but by an economic force that is splitting society in two. Next video, the grand finale. We ask the most dangerous question of all. Is the middle class officially dead? I am the strategist. Class dismissed.